Just a minute, please. I'll be with you shortly. Sorry about that. What can I get for you? Sure, no problem, darling. Anything else? Say, I ain't never seen you here before. You new in town? And that's great. The town's always been too quiet for my taste. It'll be nice to have someone around who can shake things up. Well then, nice to meet you. It ain't often people come around these parts anymore. Your food will be done in a sec. Why don't you take a seat? After all, you must be tired. Of course. Here you go, hun. While I'm here, you need anything else? Think nothing of it, sweetheart. I've seen folks take much longer to buy way less. If you say so. It's great to see you again, darling. What brings you around here? I'll tell you what, my break starts in about 10 minutes. I'll chat all you like then. Deal? Sorry for being late. I hope I didn't make you wait too long. The name's Bob, though I bet you could have figured that out by reading my nameplate. Pleased to meet you. The name sure suits a face like yours. Anyways, you said you were new here? You been here long or what? Really now? You don't say. A lot of customers have been turning up like that. Wanderers are great for business, but y'all sure can wear a fella out. Speaking of which, anything catch your eye so far in this town? Oh, that old place. I haven't been there in a while, but they put on some great horror movies. Ooga Booga 2, The Booganin, is a personal favorite of mine. Best part is, they show reruns every fall. I mean, it ain't too late. Surely you can buy a DVD or something. Oh, have you already got some folks in mind? If you ever need another person to join your little movie mission, you know where to find me. Robbed? Phew, you had me worried there. Not particularly well. Let's just say I frequent the place as much as I can. I've got a massive sweet tooth, you see. More than a few paychecks have been put into that store, and it'd be a crying shame if I weren't able to get my fix. Like I said, whenever possible. Usually when I've just gotten off of work, though. What do you mean by that? You don't... I ain't... Well, that's quite nice of you to say. Is that so? Just decent? Now you listen here. Decent is just a fancy word for boring, and I ain't having that. What could I do to change your mind? I won't let that stand. Clearly you need to eat here more often. Okay. Tell you what. If you promise to keep coming here and try more of the food we've got, I'll be sure to hand-cook every one of your orders myself. It won't just be decent. It'll be excellent. Guaranteed. Ha ha ha! I won't let you down, darling. Say again? Do you now? A sweet thing like yourself ought to watch what you say around folks you've just met. I could be dangerous, you know. You? I might as well be shaking in my boots. Give me a good scare, then we'll talk. Oh, red for sure. It stands for danger, but also courage. What about yours? Oh, same color as me. Really? Now you're just flattering me. Do you know any other facts? Ah, what I do. I'd like to think it's the food itself that stimulates customers' appetites, But if some tricky color magic helps, then I ain't about to complain. Now that's an attitude I can get behind. Couldn't have said it better myself. Why's that? Really? I thought yellow meant you got jaundice. Why don't you tell me another fact? I promise not to interrupt. Any other reasons you like yellow? Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that. Ain't had much luck keeping plants alive myself. TLC? Oh, yeah, the same trick I use for making great food. I'll keep that in mind. Might explain why I've never been fond of it, honestly. Well, aren't you just full of interesting facts? They say that? I'm not much of a reader myself. Is that some kind of poetry? Why's that? That's a well-known fact, if I ain't mistaken. Ah, I've got it! Did you know organic foods that are purple in color tend to contain a chemical called anthocyanin? The stuff comes from plants, but it's got loads of antioxidants too. It's good for cattle. It makes their meat fattier. What? I wouldn't recommend eating purple meat, actually. Can't say I've heard of that one. Color me surprised. Comedian? Nah, not for me. Cooking is my first love. Everything else is just plain second fiddle. But in all seriousness, don't eat purple meat. Why's that? I'll do you one better. Did you know that arsenic can be found in all sorts of things nowadays? It ain't just something used for old paints or whatever. It's sometimes added to livestock feed, so it winds up in your food. Chicken, fish, beef, all kinds of meat. Not here, though. Here at Boys and Grills, we source our meat locally. Not a lick of arsenic anywhere, from the slaughter to your table. And that's a promise. That ain't a color. Black ain't a color. No, it's not. It's the lack of color, just like white. Color is light, and black ain't light. It's the opposite, which means it can't be a color. Nuh-uh. You know, I really ain't about to bicker with you on this, but folks don't have these fights over red. Just saying. Oh, toot-a. Say, what do you think about Halloween? It's personally my favorite holiday. How could you not? Who hurt you? Like, how could you not like Halloween? It's the season of spooks. Spooks, screams, and scares that leave folks trembling in fear. And the candy. There's so much to love about Halloween. I can't believe you don't like it. Consider me your official Halloween educator. I'm gonna fix you and get you celebrating the spooky season. Next time Halloween rolls around, you and I are gonna hit the road. There's a whole smorgasbord of sweets ripe for the taking. Of course, wherever our treating travels take us. Got too worked up there. Sorry. Sweet is a pretty nice word for it. I'm still getting you out and about for Halloween, though. There's no escaping that. I'm glad to hear it. Now, if only the rest of the town celebrated it longer. As soon as Halloween's over, these folks get rid of their jack-o'-lanterns and rush to decorate the Christmas tree. Good point. It's the perfect chance to stock up on some sweets, but it's still a shame they skip right to Christmas. Oh? I might have to take you up on that. But what would the plans be? I like a challenge. Though my carving skills are unmatched. I'm just being honest. Costumes, you say? A big, fat, grown man in a costume. Sure, I doubt there are any costumes my size, though. What am I gonna be anyways? Frankenstein's monster? All right then, keep your secrets. Trick! You asked trick or treat, and I said trick. Then why'd you ask me? Oh, come on. I couldn't help but mess with you a bit. Jokes aside, only kids trick or treat here. Unless you like getting weird looks from folks. I've tried. Trust me. Once you reach a certain age, they just think you're trying to rob them. Nah, I've been to 'em 100 times. Didn't even scare me the first time. But I guess if you need someone to hold your hand, I wouldn't mind going with you. If you say so, but I've got to warn you, them folks behind the haunted house mean serious business. The guy in charge makes it his life's mission to scare the devil out of you, and then some. Not that it's ever worked on me, but you get the idea. Are you okay? Something wrong with your hands? You could have told me earlier instead of just sitting there in pain. Here, I've got some bandage you can use. Sorry, I don't mean to make you uncomfortable. Here, take it. You're welcome, darling. All right, fine. I'll be there in a bit. Just turn that damn thing off! Sorry about that. Maybe so, but it ain't a bother. It's wonderful having someone like you to talk to. You better. Where did you find this? It's all right. Better you gave it back than leaving it on the ground. Oh, hey. I'd like to apologize for how I was acting at the diner. You did a good thing for me, and I did you wrong. I was rude and cruel, and I scared the absolute bejesus out of you. I'm sorry. It's okay. You don't gotta say anything if you don't want to. I get it. I wanted to fix what I wronged. Clear the air and all that. I'm just glad you're all right. Nice running into you again. But you didn't need to make it so literal. Good to see you back on your feet. Sorry about that. I hope your landing wasn't too rough. That looked like quite the fall there. Anything else need patching up? Maybe. But if I keep bumping into you like this, I'll need to invest in some more. Being a klutz is a dangerous habit. Well, I could tag along if you want. I'll probably be staying out for a bit anyways. I guess I'll see you later then. Don't go tripping over things and hurting yourself again. Sure. I totally believe you. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. Should I expect to see you at Boys and Grills tomorrow? Planning on being a frequent flyer? Clumsy. I better keep an eye out for you, and some bandages on hand just in case. Sweet dreams, darling. Have a nice night. I'm surprised to see you again so soon. A good way, of course. I enjoyed our chat earlier, and I was hoping I'd get to speak to you again. You don't have to worry about it. I've never tolerated folks with nasty attitudes hanging around, and I never will. Besides, I still haven't forgotten about our earlier conversation. I'll change your mind about the diner in no time. Nope. Nuh-uh. We ain't starting this conversation again. Halloween's always the biggest draw around here. All sorts of folks participate, adults and kids. And yours truly, of course. The promise of candy brings most people out, and while I don't blame them, I do think there's something far more important than candy. Something really worth celebrating. Fear. Halloween's a time when the lines between the natural and supernatural are blurred. Lingering spirits roam the streets, haunting whoever crosses their paths, and all other kinds of ghouls stir up trouble wherever they can. Did you know one of the main reasons why people love celebrating Halloween is 'cause they love to feel fear? Some use it to get all cozy with what scares them. Others embrace the terror they feel. It's a pretty complicated holiday, but that's what I love about it. There's also some local events every so often. Festivals, little street fairs, and the like. I think one might be happening soon, although I can't remember the date. Well, it certainly gets crazy. And I'm glad you do. Everyone at Boys and Grills does their best to serve top-notch food alongside top-notch service. But my food's the best. You don't need to know about anywhere else. There is another place that just opened up. A pizzeria or something. They think they're so special with their fancy dancing robots. You can't hide your garbage food using cheap gimmicks like that. It just ain't right. It's a favorite song of mine, a catchy tune, although most folks at Boys and Grills don't like when I sing it too much. Don't worry about it. You shouldn't have something that ain't good enough for you. Diversifying food is great and all, but don't forget about the importance of quality eating. We wouldn't want you getting sick from the garbage they serve around here. It's no problem. Wouldn't want you getting lost or anything. I don't want to lose my newest customer after all. Or a potential friend. Sweet dreams, darling. Have a good night.